Useful natural medicines. For a blow to the head, put butter, not ice. Wet cotton wool with pepper in the ear for a toothache. In a liter of boiling water, put 10 mint tea bags. Leave it in the refrigerator and drink a shot every night before bed for 1 week. It detoxifies the body. Boiled oregano and cinnamon for fever. Boiled oregano for diarrhea and gastroenterology. 2 or 3 mastic crystals in water for indigestion. Lowers blood pressure and ease. Boiled as a tea for menstrual pain. For a cold, put a slice of onion with cinnamon next to our bed to attract germs. Pour half an onion into a basin with boiling water and inhale. It unclogs the nose. When cooking beef, lentils, or spinach, add orange drops to help the iron be absorbed. Coffee grounds make a good peeling for the face and remove cellulite from the body. In a bottle, put boiled chamomile and a spoonful of baking soda for itching and eczema and in the sensitive area. Make a foot bath with black tea every night for 20 to 30 days for skin fungi. Foot bath with 1 spoon of baking soda, 1 spoon of coarse salt, and 1 spoon of green soap for nail fungi. In Greek coffee, we drip 10 drops of lemon for migraines and headaches. Boiled nettle lowers blood pressure. Lemon juice alone lowers blood pressure. Echinacea in food as a spice at the end of boiling to get vitamin C and boosts metabolism. A piece of dark chocolate gives clarity. Green salt with potassium does not cause bloating, does not raise blood pressure. Cinnamon drink activates metabolism. Boiled cabbage juice for rubbing on the waist and neck relieves pain. Juice of 3 lemons and 1 tablespoon of honey put in the refrigerator and drink. 1 tablespoon every morning to block the arteries. For men, after sex, urinate while sitting down to empty the bladder and cleanse. When someone falls down, if they have closed eyes, it is fainting, and we raise their legs at a right angle to get blood to the head. If they have open eyes, it is a stroke. We blow their nose a little to get blood, or we pierce a finger of their left hand with a needle except for the thumb. If they have chest pains, and they beat in the back and their arm goes numb, it is a heart attack. We put an aspirin under their tongue. Out. On a burn, we pour alcohol and then spread egg white on it. It does not leave any mark. In poisoning from chlorine or pills, we give them egg white to drink. It traps the substances. If the child puts something in his nose, we make him inhale pepper. He sneezes and throws it out. Coffee with milk causes mold in the stomach. Nescafe is a chemical that becomes like cola in the stomach. Burns a young man, spraying his lawn with pesticides, wanted to check the level of the barrel to see how much was left. He opened the lid and lit his lighter. Immediately the flames from the fumes of the pesticide engulfed him. He jumped out of the bed of his truck screaming. A neighbor, hearing the cries and seeing the incident, ran from her house with a dozen eggs, shouting, "Bring me eggs!" He broke them, separating the white from the yolk. Then he spread them on the unfortunate young man's face. When the ambulance arrived and the nurses saw the patient, they asked who did this. Everyone pointed to the neighbor, who had taken the initiative. They congratulated her and said to her, "You saved his face." Towards the end of the summer, the young man visited his neighbor with a bouquet of flowers. His face was like a little child's. Miraculous effect on burns? Remember this treatment for burns that is taught to young firefighters. 1. First, spray cold water on the burned area until the heat subsides and the tissue burning stops. 2. Then, apply egg whites to the burned area. A woman burned a large part of her hand with boiling water. Despite the pain, she put her hand under cold water, separated 2 egg whites, mixed them lightly, and dipped her hand into the mixture. The egg whites dried on her hand and formed a protective crust. Later, she learned that egg whites contain natural collagen, and she continued to apply beaten egg whites to the area. By the afternoon, she felt no pain, and the next day, you could barely see a mark as the skin regained its normal color. The burned area had completely regenerated thanks to the collagen in the egg whites, a placenta full of vitamins. This information can be very useful to each of us.